All right, guys, we're going to go over this M3 BMW 2003 here. Absolutely great car for farming Tokyo Expressway. All right, so first off, you're going to have to obtain the car. Like I said in my previous video, I got this car from completing my first Gran Turismo, I believe. I don't remember buying this car at all. And how I did my collector level manipulation, I didn't have any cars from the game that was given to me. You know, I sold them all out just to manipulate my collector level. So I'm pretty sure I got this car from my first Gran Turismo. All kinds of videos on YouTube, maybe surf through, see people talking about these cars. One dude did a detailed thing about every single car, so you can probably get on one of them videos and see if that's where you can get this car from, which is totally for free, because you can't go on BMW and just buy this car. The only way you can get this car is really from used cars or from this my first Gran Turismo. Now this is a level 50 build, guys. You can't do this if you ain't pre-level 50, or if you're pre-level 50. All right, first off, GT Auto. We'll put the engine swap on this dude. All right, we've already equipped it, so no need to do it. As you can see here, car has already undergone the engine swap. That'll pump you up. Still under the PP limit. Going tune shop. First thing you're gonna do is install the comfort medium. That'll get you through the whole race, and they work just fine. That'll get you dropped down to well below the PP level, like 520 something, which will allow you to add this right here, the high RPM turbocharger, fully customizable computer. After adding this and your transmission, kind of just be careful of what you add from this point on, because you don't want to exceed that level. Now these aren't available, but when it comes to these parts right here, guys, this ain't stuff you can remove from the car. Once you do this to the car, it's fixed to it. It's not like a turbocharger that you can just take off and, you know, restart it. You know, it's done. You know what I mean? So keep that in mind when you're doing these 600 PP builds for Tokyo Expressway. I just literally had to sell a bunch of cars because they were ruined, because that was the only use I was getting out of them. But there's still cars in here that can absolutely crush this race, guys. This build is one of them. This BMW, this M3, I'm telling you what, guys, it's a beast. Now, first few laps, you're going to be battling with it, because it's not really a get out in front fast car, but what this car has is everything you need. It's got that 200 plus top end on the straight, car settings, and you do the same thing, guys. Always just drop that shit all the way down as low as it'll go. That's going to get you best gas mileage and the best acceleration. If you already got high horsepower, you don't have to worry about that high acceleration. This thing is going to still peak at 200 plus, as well as have holy hell acceleration. Well, as hell acceleration as this car can have. It really doesn't seem to do that well with accelerating, say like the Yaris Toyota. And maybe even a little less than the Dodge Viper. But this car does make up for it in way other ways, guys. How well it handles, it brakes well, and the fact that you do not have to pit at all is worth it as well, because it's going to put you right in front of everybody every time. Because they got to pit, you don't. That right there alone gives you an advantage. I can just sit back and behind this whole pack and sandbag it and just wait for all them to go in the pit, you guys, and still maintain first for the whole race. Polyphony really thought they were stopping something here, didn't they? Yeah, this car is great braking. It hits that 200. And it's got great traction, guys. Some of these corners that you slide into in the Viper, this thing can actually take. Right now, first, we try to stay in this racing line, guys, so it's harder for them to overtake us, because they'll generally stay in the racing line too, and usually wait for an appropriate time to make their overtake. So a lot of times you can actually keep them blocked by just staying in the racing line, but you're generally going to stay in the racing line anyways. But on this first lap, it's really, really crucial to just do your best to stay out in front. Like I said, this car isn't like the Viper or the Yaris. Look at that, braking past my normal 200 mark. Even when dude's clobbering me in the ass ends, still was able to stay stopped. Better probably want my clean race bonus. But out of the Viper, the Yaris, and this car, the Yaris, you guys, even though you got to pit in it twice, I'm telling you, it gets you out in front fast, gets you out there comfortably. You ain't got to deal with this like I just fucked up my clean race bonus here by dealing with this damn traffic, which is 99% of the time how I lose my clean race bonus. These other damn cars. And these motherfuckers will try to hit you. But whatever, we'll just continue the race on, guys. Still 500K. Now me, I'll probably have to go in the pit on lap 11 going into 12 into the final lap because, dude, I'll just stay on my accelerator for this whole fucking race. Other than that last turn, I'm all accelerator. Like right now, my finger is just on the accelerator. Doesn't come off it at all. And you actually get around these curves faster than what you would actually stopping correctly. Pretty hilarious. First couple laps a little different, guys, because the track's wet. But as the track dries up, you'll see, it gets way better. And none of these cars that are getting in front of me right now even matter because this car gets 12 laps on a full tank. Meaning every single one of them cars are gonna stop. I'm not going to. And see how they do that shit? It was fucked up when they cram you on that. If they hit you guys and you go outside them cones, it'll take away your clean race bonus. Now if they hit you and you don't go outside them cones, it won't. But even though they call you to go outside them cones, it still takes away your clean race bonus. Yep, this Beamer still get up to that 200 mark. And literally this car's gas mileage makes it really, really useful. And I don't care what anybody says. Doing this race right is the dumb way. Y'all use twice as much mental power, twice as much physical power. I'll just do this dumb shit right here and fucking just get it easy. Easy. Minimal effort. Motherfuckers out here trying to farm and cheat a game and play it right. That's hilarious. See how just this car just has got excellent handling. On curves, usually I'd go into the wall in the Viper. No, I do not want to talk to you, spam caller. Past that 200 mark, this thing got it's hella braking. Great brakes. Yeah, I think there was just a little too much rubbing in the beginning of the race, guys. That's why I like them other cars, like the Yaris and the Viper, because they can get out in front fast. The Viper, I can usually get all the way out in front in like 2 laps. This one, it just seems to take a little bit more up in lap 4 and 5. Yeah, I seen you, Greenie. Out to get my clean race bonus. These cars, man, the NPC cars ain't like your old regular standard Gran Turismo computer cars, man. These guys got their own little personalities. You can make them anxious. You can make them oversteer and drive off the road and stuff, trying to compete with it. It's funny. But these computer cars are just a little bit smarter nowadays than Gran Turismo. Not even at all worried at this point, guys, because once you do this race enough, you just get to know it. Like, I know exactly when all these cars are going to go into the pits, you know what I mean? Like, all 3 of them cars in front of me are going to go in the pits on lap 7. Well, actually, the NSX will go in on lap 5. And they actually changed it. Now, that white Super or RX, that car will go 8 laps before it pits. I'll show you. You'll see, and it didn't do that. It didn't do that yesterday. They even tried to change up the cars that you're racing in the patch notes. Not even worried, because look at that gas tank. We ain't even used half the tank yet. We're at damn near 3/4 of a tank. And almost halfway through the race. Like I said, I'll get 11 laps out of this car, but if you use your fuel sparingly, you can do it. But I'll just do the math, guys, and crunch the numbers. Getting farther ahead of them is better than trying to sparingly use your fuel. I mean, if you want to run it like that and sparingly use your fuel, you're going to be like it's going to be a harder race to beat. Because you're actually giving something up to spare something. So I'll just stay late on it, and I'll get me some gas on the last lap. And it's funny because I only got to get like a gallon, so I only got to go a lap. Now the NSX should be pitting, but the red Skyline and the RX will continue. Then the red Skyline will pit on lap 7. Oh yeah, this thing's got good brakes, great brakes. Oh, nope. Looks like the Nissan and the NSX went in the pit. Yep, there's the NSX. No, the Nissan must be just up there neck and neck with the Supra. But the red Nissan will go in the pits next. But now, watch that Supra RX. It goes to lap 8, and it did not do that yesterday, guys. I ran this race 100 times. I know for a fact. Oh, yep. They're just bunched up together. All right, yep. So the red one will go in the pits, but that white one now can do amazingly. We can get to lap 8 now. When usually the whole pack either goes in on lap 5, the other half of the pack goes in on lap 7. Now it's all changed up. They even tried changing the race, but still don't matter. On this particular build, we're beating the race with fuel economy, guys. Like I said, we probably already disqualified our clean race bonus because there's a little bit of rubbing at the beginning. But that's what you got to deal with in the slower type cars. Cars like this ain't really quick off the jump, ain't got that acceleration. You're going to have to deal with the other cars, which is going to make that clean race bonus even harder to get. Especially when they're aggressive. They're aggressive. More than I've ever seen in any Gran Turismo game. These are like little people really driving these cars. They're trying to win. Good likeness. Yep, should be the red Skyline in the pits. Yep. Then the car in front of us is that white Supra. It didn't, but it's not gonna pit till lap 8. Watch, it's gonna go another lap. When usually it went right in, it lasts till lap 7. That Nissan actually used to go in at lap 7, and now it goes in at lap 6. Kind of weird. But they've definitely changed the ratio on this race. Trying to keep it to where you can't read it. But I can still read it. All I gotta do is run it first couple times. I know exactly what pattern it is. That's how I can tell the pattern is different. How many of y'all can tell me that you noticed that the white RX-7 can now go 8 laps as opposed to the regular 7 it usually goes. Not any one of these cars went 8 laps before they pit, guys. Not one of them. The entire time this race has been out, not one of these cars has been able to go 8 laps before pitting. But now, today, it can. But it still don't matter because I'm still smashing. Still smashing. Ain't even worried I'm still second because he's going in the pits. At which point I'll be in the front for the whole rest of the race because I only got to stop and get gas. Oh, this car's got great brakes. Great brakes. Oh no, he ain't going in on this. He's going in on 8. Yeah, I forgot. See, I'm used to him going in on 7. Look, he's going right on past it. Going to lap 8. Absolutely funny. Because you can just totally tell what they're trying to just make this race harder to beat, while trying not to make it look too noticeable, you guys. But you know, you played enough, you get to notice some shit. Yeah, he'll go on the pits and watch. It's gonna be that RX, that white RX. Run the courses. It's elementary. That's easy. Knowing what the course is gonna do, the other racers guys, that really helps a lot. You know what I mean? Like I said, this car is gonna get us the guaranteed win just because of fuel economy. Look, I think we've only been in first for like the first 2 turns. I already know I'm gonna win. I did this earlier with this car. I know the pattern. Even if they let that RX go 9 laps, I'd still smash them in this car. Yeah, that Toyota Yaris is still my favorite, guys. It's still a hog, other than the fact you gotta pit twice, but it's still really efficient. White RX. Boom. And yeah, whatever the fuck it is, looks like a fucking RX. Whatever. But now you can go 8 laps. That's funny. That's all right. We can go 12. Polyphony really thought that was stopping something. All you did is just make me want to go in here and look for other cars I can do this with. And then when you patch them, I'll sell them too. And just keep egging you on until you completely ruin the game and nobody ever wants to play it ever again. See how far we can take it, Polyphony. Like a Sunday drive. Huge, healthy lead. Knew I was going to be here as soon as I started the race. If I wasn't recording a video, I definitely would have hit retry, but just sparing y'all a little bit of time. But regardless of what they do, this can still be done. The fact of the matter is, it really ain't got nothing to do with your car. You know what I mean? It's these wall rides right here. It's funny. Just taking advantage of the broke parameters on this particular course. I dare you to pull this whole race, Polyphony. Let's see what happens. You can make a lot of people mad. Probably even madder than the people that their cars don't work on this course anymore. Oh my God, think about it, guys. How many cars did you have that could do this, that you had built, that are now ruined? How many players play Gran Turismo every day? Boy, almost be safe to say that 10 million cars got ruined today. Yep, just old Sunday drive in the Beamer. Smashing. Smashing. Yeah, probably had to hit the pits because of how I do it, but whatever. It's still. I can go in the pits on every lap from here on out and they still wouldn't catch me. What a joke. Yep, probably stop in and get a gallon. Good thing we're 2 miles ahead. Might be able to get it on the full tank, you guys. Maybe. If it's at 0.9, we're going for it. Oh yeah, definitely, guys. Look at this, huh? 12 laps on one tank. Didn't you have to pit? Yeah, this car's got really good handling too, really good. Sure, if you adjust this suspension on a little bit, probably could make it even better. The brakes on this thing, great too. That 200 mark sign is usually where I start my braking at. I can do a little later in this thing. I think we lost our CRP. There was just a little too much love in the beginning of the race. But look at that, guys. 12 laps on one tank. Absolutely hilarious. First place. Let's see if we got the clean race bonus to go with it. Oh, still got him too. Hell yeah. Look at that, guys. Clean race bonus and completed the race on one tank of gas. Definitely a track hog, you guys. Definitely a car. Definitely a decent build. Definitely a car you want.